As the great Moist Critical said approximately 12 hours ago of this recording, call me Charlotte the way this web be speaking to me, because this is some drama, some tea, if you will. The British would go crazy for this tea, you know? Welcome back to Am I Overreacting? Let's just get into it. Am I overreacting, or was this guy trying to murder me? We went on one 2-hour dinner date 6 months ago and started texting again for the past week, talking about having another date. He lives 2 hours away. After I told him I was scared and to leave, he came and was pounding on the front door and shouting my name until my dad went out and scared him off. This just happened and I'm all shook up. What the hell? How old are we? Honey, put your shoes on. Is this like him knocking on the door and what the hell? Okay, honey, put your shoes on. Why? Just trust me. Tell me when they are on. No, I'm all suspicious now. I want you to do something for me. What? Are they on? Maybe. Put them on, babe. And then you say, okay, oh my god, they're on. Now go for a little walk out front and look up at the sky. I can't. My neighbor will talk to me. Back? Has to be front. You can't see at the back angle. How do you know where my house is facing? I dropped you off, remember? It's worth it, I promise. Do you remember where I live? I'm looking through the front window. Yeah, of course. All I had was kombucha that night. Babe, you can't see from the inside. I didn't think you'd remember a random house. The sun? Are you outside? You'll know when you see it. I can see the sunset. Please go outside. It's better than just the sunset. Through the blinds where the neighbors can't strike up a conversation. No. And I think she sends a picture of the sunset. Yeah, she does. Stunning. You have to trust me. I won't. It's worth it. It's beautiful like you. I wish we could view it together, but go outside. No. You have to look towards the shopping center direction. Is it a proposal in the sky? It's something, trust me. Are you stalking me? It's good, I promise. Are you trying to kidnap me? That's a good idea, actually, but not today. What the hell? Sure, it's starting to feel like I'm going to be pushed inside a van. Babe, hurry. Hearts. Tell me what you're talking about. If you don't, it's coming to you. That's legit scary. Sweetie, it's all good. Okay, I'll tell you, don't be mad. I drove up to see you. Oh my gosh. So this was before all the knocking. She says, I hope you're joking. I'm at the shopping center. Come over and see me. You're joking. I'm serious. I wanted to see you and give you a hug. Why not ask me? Because you always say no, but I think you need a hug. If you thought I'd say no, why trick me into coming out? I wanted to surprise you. You knew I wouldn't like it though. Please don't come over here. You would once you see me. Come over, please. Please stop. I'm kind of scared. This is crazy. I'm coming to knock on the door then and say hi. I'm telling you no. Go away. Do not come here. I'm serious. Leave or I'll call the police. Please say hi, sweetie. Wow, we do not understand hints at all. Never contact me again. I'm calling the cops. What the hell? Top comment says I got chills reading this, OP. Always listen to your gut. Please report this. Call the non-emergency line. Start the documentation. I'm not super familiar with U.S. law, but ask about a peace bond, restraining order, etc. And not to scare you, but please take extra precautions. This dude violated your boundaries. He knew you didn't want him to come visit, so he didn't ask. And when you explicitly told him you didn't want to see him, he still knocked on your door. This is stalker behavior and could escalate. Do not engage anymore at all. If you don't block him, ensure he can't see if you have read the messages, and do not ever reply, not ever to tell him to fuck off. Keep records. Please be safe. So yeah, I think this is crazy, and I don't know what the dude could possibly be thinking. Like, even if he was desperate, you know, he could have been like, oh, I'm going to drive and see her. But as soon as it's no, like as soon as there's a no, that should be like more than enough of a sign to be like, okay. And then he can go be, you know, depressed and whatever. But knocking on the door after all that no, and just not getting the hint, and I don't know, that whole thing was just weird. I can't believe you actually went on a date with a dude. I want to know how the date went, because there's nothing in here that says like how it went. Yeah, I don't know. That's crazy. Am I overreacting? My boyfriend shamed me over having my hair removed. My female 18 boyfriend, male 20, of only 3 months, recently asked me how I'm always completely hairless. I told him honestly that I did full body laser hair removal for nearly 2 years. I got this done when I was 15 to 17. He got weird and literally called me a whore for it. I was shocked, and I'm not sure how to feel or if I should be hearing him out on this. Was I overreacting? It felt really disrespectful. Your body, your choice. So I don't think, why would you hear him out? You can shave, you can not shave, as long as we don't judge other people for whatever, you know. It's what? Okay, he says, can I ask you something? Yeah. How are you always hairless? I swear I've never seen a single hair on your body except for your head. Actually, that's kind of a good point, because even most women that I know, they shave, like, even if they shave their legs and everything else, they never shave their arms. Why? I'm just overthinking things now. I feel like all or nothing if I were to do that. I swear I've never seen a single hair on your body except for your head. I did laser hair removal for nearly 2 years. It does grow back occasionally in some areas, but it's always really fine, and I just wax it off. Does laser hair removal just make it not grow back? Really? Like, obviously, she said it does sometimes, but I didn't know it just made it not grow back. He says, wait, seriously? Like, everywhere? Yeah, everywhere except my face. It was a lot, but worth it. That's pretty wild, which is true. I'd be like, oh, that's pretty wild. And then she says, it's convenient. Nah, that's just some whore behavior if you ask me. What? You don't spend that much money and time lasering everywhere unless you plan on showing it off. That's ew. It makes me a whore because I got my hair removed? I'm just being honest. No, you're disrespectful. You asked and I answered and you shamed me over it. I don't think there was... That's crazy. That's the first thing. That's just insecurity. It's almost like he was just hunting for a reason to be mad at you is what it sounds like to me. I don't know if I'm right on that, but... And then top comment. I had the hair on my lower legs lasered off. It was worth every damn penny. I would love to do my armpits and bikini line as well, but the legs had a point in the process that itched so bad. I'm worried about an itchy crotch. You are not overreacting. That was a terrible response from him. Abusive, actually. Yeah, it's just verbally abusive and disgusting. Like, and you're only with them for 3 months and you're gonna judge them like that? That's pretty wild if you ask me. This one's funny. I think. The title's funny. Am I overreacting? She shit with me in the shower. Like you both shit in the shower together, or you were taking a shower and she came and shit? Hello, long-time lurker, first-time poster. Throw away because I don't want this affiliated with my main. I, female 22, have been dating this girl, female 21, for about 3 months, and it's been great. The only red flag I've seen before this was she was a bit messy, leaving things without putting them away, including trash. Anyway, yesterday we went to a karaoke club, got super wasted, and she spilled her drink all over us. No big deal. We went to my apartment. We were in the shower. Nothing sexy or anything. We're too drunk for that, but I remember looking down, and there was a streak on the bottom of the shower, and I asked her what it was. I shit you not, she said, oopsie, I did a poopsie, and pushed a ball of shit into the drain with her toe. Oh, I didn't know what to say. I kind of just stood there. This chick really just pooped. I told myself that she was drunk and we could talk about it today. Fast forward to this morning, we woke up. I could not get what I saw yesterday out of my head, and so I try to keep it light and laugh about the pooping, maybe try to get it into the toilet in the future, and she goes on to explain that she just feels comfortable with me and doesn't want to hide who she is anymore. I asked if she poops in the shower all the time. She does. I asked if she could refrain from doing so in my shower, and she agreed. I just feel like I can't move past this and look at her the same and kind of want to break up with her. Am I overreacting? No. I would cut all contact immediately, and I would either have to talk to many friends in my family or many therapists, or both. Top comment says, nope, she's just a nasty, disgusting person. I don't care how comfortable people are with each other. Pooping in the shower is gross, and this should never ever happen. And that she is so cavalier about it, just too much. You can never unsee it. Yeah, not overreacting. That might be the most disgusting, reasonable not overreacting that I've ever seen. That's disgusting. I would have lost my shit. No pun intended. That's gross. I thought it was going to be like they were in the shower and she came into shit in the toilet while they were in the shower. And I was like, I don't want to smell your shit while I'm showering, but if you come in to pee or something, you know. Some of these am I overreactings, like they're so commonplace in my head. Like the answer to these should be so obvious. I don't know if we're just posting them for attention or if we're really just like so down bad for these people, but am I overreacting for being upset at my girlfriend for going over to her guy friend's house, then making out with him, then wanting to see him again? No, you're not overreacting. I don't even know if we should read it. She went over to the guy friend's house, made out with him. That's it. There shouldn't be an again anyways, because you shouldn't be dating them. Because breach of trust, you know, disgusting. Me, 20 male, with my girlfriend, 18 female. First text. Oh, so he's 20 male. She's 18 female. First text is her trying to gaslight me into thinking she did nothing wrong. Second photo is a text exchange between her and this guy. She claims she will tell him that they are just friends and can't kiss or do anything, but why is she leading him on then? This is my first love and I'm really, really annoyed. So that makes a little more sense that you're trying to cling to hope, but just let it go, dude. So this is our gaslighting text. We made out and that's all that happened, but you can't tell me to not see him anymore. Josh is my friend. I told you this. I'm allowed to have oh my God. I'm allowed to have guy friends. I'm seeing him again on Tuesday. He said he got me a birthday present. I'm not going to just be mean to him. I will talk to him that we can't do it again though, and remind him we're just friends. Okay, I have a little story time. I used to be married. Drama. Yeah. I went to Korea when I was in the army and she cheated on me, and I saw the text between her and the guy, and he was like, tell him you can have guy friends. Tell him we're just friends and you can have guy friends, and he can't be controlling. Like, it's it's always the same excuse. If you see these, like, oh, I can have guy friends, especially after something like this, just run. Just turn the other way. Don't waste your time or energy on it. Like, you're just going to stress yourself out and make yourself miserable, and they don't give a shit. So they're going to be fine. You're not proving anything to them. You're not being like, oh, I'm going to stay with you no matter what, and she's going to see that and appreciate it. Don't do it. Here's the texts. Okay, so the gray ones or black ones are him, and then the green are her. I can't wait to see you. I'm going to dress up nice for you too this time. Oh yeah, you don't have to. No, I want to. I'll wear a nice button up and some slacks. Okay, I'll wear one of my new dresses then. You'll look beautiful either way, hun. Whatever you say. What time do you want me to pick you up tomorrow? We can stop by the beach, then go back to my place. I'll order us food and we can relax in my room and watch a movie again. That sounds lovely. How do you even do this to somebody that you apparently love, you know? Like, I can't wait to see you. I'm going to dress up nice for you too this time. That should be the end of that. She should be like, nope, we're not hanging out. I have a boyfriend. This is getting too far. I don't think my boyfriend would appreciate that. I don't know. It's just rude. Okay, this response is kind of long, but it's giving advice to them because it says it's his first love or whatever, and I think it could have some potentially good tips. So she's going in a date and dressing up for him. He calls her hun. She made out with him. What is making out? A simple kiss? All but penetration? My friend, you are underreacting. She's actively dating this guy. If your boundary is she cannot hang out with the guys she actively cheated on you with, that's fair. That's a boundary. But it has to have consequences. She goes, that's it. She's crossed the boundary, and the consequences are she no longer has a relationship with you. That's not an ultimatum. Respect yourself more than she respects you. You stay. You've told her it's okay. It's not okay. Respect yourself. Tell her I'm happy for you to have friends of any gender, but what I cannot handle is for you to continue dating someone you actively cheated on me with. What I cannot handle is your disrespect to me and our relationship. What I cannot handle is you attempting to gaslight me that making out with other guys and then going on dates with them while trying to convince me that you didn't cheat on me and this isn't cheating to continue. My boundaries that I need to be respected. Going out with him again on what is clearly a date, insert photo of text, is disrespectful. It's disrespectful and I won't be disrespected like this. You can go, but the consequences of the disrespect is that I will not continue this relationship. I deserve to be treated with consideration and care. I deserve a partner who respects me and doesn't cheat on me. If anyone continued to date someone they cheated on me with, be it you or any future relationship, it's over. And then little bullet point, but honestly, she's already cheated and she's clearly intends to again dump her. You'll find another love that is caring, considerate, and respectful. Sorry she's not the one, or at least not the one right now. Yeah, and then somebody responded to this comment, said, LMAO, I wouldn't even give her the courtesy as soon as she texted me that. As soon as she texted me that she made out with this chump, I'd have said bye bitch and immediately blocked. But I think that he's being too, like, it's not considerate. It's just, I think that he is not respecting his own boundaries every time they talk, you know? Or she's like, can I go to this? And he doesn't want her to, but he's trying to be like perfect for her. So there are no boundaries anymore. So she thinks that she can just get away with it. Okay, am I overreacting? Boyfriend crashed out. I was cooking a nice dinner for my boyfriend and I. My dog started signaling he had to go out. I asked for help and see text attached. Eventually my boyfriend came to take out our dog but said you might not want to talk to me for a couple hours. I just told him to hurry on his walk, and his plate was covered in the microwave to stay warm. He then proceeds to text me while he's walking our dog. Props to him, he didn't stay outside for about 45 minutes. When he got back, he slammed his game room door. Oh, he did stay outside for about 45 minutes. I don't know if he even grabbed the plate I made up for him and spent an hour making. Am I overreacting to be so disturbed and hurt by this? To me, it's disrespectful and just shows he has no emotional control. I mean, yeah. Benji is scratching the back door. Do you mind taking him out? And then dinner will be done in about 10 minutes. I'm mid online game. I can't. Okay, well, right when you're done, please. Okay. ETA, top 6th inning. Ugh. It was 4th. You last texted. What time was this? 6. And then, well, the game is going pretty fast. He sent the first one. He said he was in the 4th inning, so he's playing baseball. And then the 6th inning, there's 9 innings, so he's probably going to be done like 7:15-ish. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to say 7:15. Okay, well, he's going crazy. You got to quit. I'm cooking. I don't want to leave the stove. I can't. You literally can, but whatever, bro. I'm playing an event that only happens every 2 weeks, and dinner's ready whenever you're done with Benji. Okay, baby, I'm sorry. He had to go so bad, huh? Talk to him, not me. He's doing a whole lot of fucking nothing. Yes, running back and forth crazy. Maybe he just had to pee bad. Well, I forfeited my fucking game for him, so he better go. I don't give a fuck. Come back to eat. I've lost my appetite. I'm not coming back until he goes. So if it's 9 p.m., so be it. I was on your side, bro. I was on your side. But also, I don't know how baseball, I wish I played a baseball game so I could like give my like 2 cents, you know, in this, but I understand having a passion, right? Even if it is gaming, I don't give a shit what anybody says. You can have a passion in gaming. You can take pride in your ability to game and you can have it as a hobby, you know? So like if like, let's just flip the role. Say he didn't react like a piece of shit at the end, okay? Let's say we flip the role and, you know, your girl's like painting a picture or reading a book and you're cooking and she's like, well, I'm reading. I just want to finish this chapter. You know, it's reasonable to let them finish a chapter. But online games, some things do only happen every, you know, once in a blue moon and you have to play it or you'd never get that skin or that item or whatever. However, we are adults with responsibilities now, especially if you're living with your girlfriend, you got a dog, you have a responsibility. And at some point you need to realize that there's priorities. And I imagine that if this event that happens, how long did he say? Oh, every 2 weeks. If it happens every 2 weeks, it probably lasts a couple hours. So forfeit your dumb fucking game, go take the dog out and go start a new game. She's cooking you dinner, you know? And then I understand the frustration is what I'm saying. I understand the frustration wanting to finish it, but you forfeited the game, you took the dog out and I was like, okay, yeah, that kind of sucks, but you know, you get back into it. And then you had to go on a tantrum of, he's doing a whole lot of fucking nothing while I forfeited my fucking game for him, so we better go. I've lost my appetite. That's when I really lost, like, the boyfriend is overreacting. So this is what I'm saying here. Every day I thank the Lord or whoever's out there that my husband doesn't put anything, including the hundreds of goofy games he plays, above me, our family, or his responsibilities. He has no problem coming back to reality, but if being with a man-child like OPs, some test us women, have to pass before we're rewarded with a real-life grown-up man. When I was 19, I was living with my loser boyfriend. I had 2 jobs, and he had none, and he just stayed home all day playing video games with his buddies. That's where you definitely draw the line. That's not a hobby anymore. That's an addiction. We were so poor that we didn't have any living room furniture, just one canvas lawn chair for seating. That motherfucker played video games so much until he fell straight through the seat one day, and then we had no living room seating. Oh my gosh, I haven't thought of that in ages, but you are not alone, OP. One day you will get tired of video games coming before everything else too. If you're commenting to tell me how much of an idiot I was almost 20 years ago, don't you think I know that? I was a 19-year-old goofy asshole with daddy issue. I don't know what that BPD is. My current husband is an amazing, handsome, and ambitious creature who would die for me and his family 10 million times before he put any of his 1,000 hobbies before us. And I now truly know love. My picker is just fine. Worry about yourself. I don't even know what the hell's going on down there. People are, I don't know what. No way. Am I overreacting? Therapist forgot to erase part of text from ChatGPT. Huh? I've been seeing this therapist for nearly 4 years, and this is the first time something like this has happened. I recently switched to seeing them bi-weekly because I felt like I no longer needed it weekly, but I reached out asking to see her both this week and next because I'm having a rough moment. It is making me question our whole therapeutic relationship if they are relying on AI to do everything. AI to do If they're relying on AI to do very scheduling texts? Not sure how to proceed from here. Okay. Hi, thank you for reaching out and entrusting me to help. I am available to meet this blank as well as the following, and then we'll take it from there. If you're needing anything sooner, please let me know so we can make a plan. Take care. Your name. Would you like to tailor this to a specific situation, e.g. the client is in crisis or it's between sessions? Okay, holy okay, I think you are overreacting though. They're a therapist, they're a professional. Do you know how many people they probably see? Do you know how many people probably have the same problem as you too? Do you know how many people are trying to get help, especially in today's day and age where everything is so expensive and people are stressed beyond belief? I think you are overreacting because this is just scheduling. And then yeah, they left the would you like to tailor this to a specific situation because it's whatever. Let's there's a long response, but I think it's going to cover all the bullet points here. The long and not exciting answer, it gets mildly spicy at the end. I work in mental health, not as a therapist, but as a biller, consultant, and administrative trainer, and I've worked in mental health for many years in the capacity and was around at the rise of the online EHR. Something about health represent, I don't know. I do not know what this particular situation is, but many of the EHRs that the therapists use provide text and email service that can be accessed from the client's profile or from somewhere within the EHR. They are preferable to direct text or email as they offer more HIPAA compliance when used from within the EHR. Your texts or emails may not always reveal the use of these tools on your end. These things typically come with a template that is put there by the EHR, and then the details are filled in for specifics. They are almost always for setting up appointments, appointment reminders, or to confirm appointment time. This one in particular appears that the therapist actually may have responded themselves and ignored the template and prompts. They could have just been in a hurry between clients. All the EHRs I have seen offer prompts in their communication templates and look very similar to the message above. Very often when a new EHR is set up, this sort of thing can happen as an accident. Another time you may see this happen is when the EHR has done an update and therapists misunderstand the update or the new functions. It could also be that the therapist was texting directly from their phone before now, but has been advised that it is safer to use the EHR tools and then switched. When it comes to using automated tools like this that an EHR provides, it is important to consider that your psychologist and master's level therapists are not making the kind of money a medical doctor would make. Where a medical doctor can cram 4 to 6 patients in an hour, your therapist can only see 1 per hour. There are plenty of insurances who pay as little as $75 for that hour. I don't say all this to say you should feel sorry for them or anything like that. Their services are still costly, and there are plenty of people who can't afford to see them who absolutely should have access. What I'm trying to say is therapists very, very often cannot afford to pay for admin or office staff, which means they are doing all their own admin in addition to therapy. EHRs that provide tools like this make it so that they can see more clients and decrease their administrative burden. Again, I do not know the specifics of this particular case, but it appears to just be a therapist using an EHR tool that helps them with the administrative parts of their practice. If you have concerns, you should definitely talk to your therapist about it. It's funny right there, actually. It's just another reason we should be angry and demand a new healthcare system that serves everyone. If you are in the U.S., if insurances continue to treat therapists and MH coverage like a joke, then use AI to overcome the crush of the administrative burden may be a terrible solution to a problem we shouldn't even have to begin with for a lot of therapists. I just look back and realize, okay, ignore that. I think they have a huge point. I do think you're overreacting. Probably not what we want to hear, but think you're overreacting. It's just somebody trying to make an appointment and they have a template and they just didn't fill out the template. Boo-hoo. Don't know what to say to you. All right, guys, this is going to be the last one for this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe as always. I want to know your thoughts on some of these, because some of these are very straightforward. Are you overreacting? No, you're not. Your girlfriend kissed her boy best friend and broke all your trust. Are you overreacting because your therapist is using automated systems? I think so, but let me know what your thoughts are down in the comments for sure. This last one. Am I overreacting for thinking my ex is crashing out over thinking I'm being inappropriate with my stepbrother? Wow. So am I overreacting here and thinking my boyfriend of almost 5 years crashing out and being psycho? My dad married my stepmom when I was about 6 and my stepbrother was 8. We've always been close, like actual brother and sister. He's like my best friend. He's always been there for me. I tell my biological sister and brother I love them, so I never thought it was weird to tell my stepbrother I love him too. It's not. The messages I think he's referring to is from Friday when it was stepbrother's birthday and I said, "Happy birthday, bud. Hope you have a great day and I love you." My boyfriend has never showed any signs of jealousy or controlling tendencies other than when we first started dating, he randomly asked me if my stepbrother ever tried hitting on me and I said, "Of course not. That's gross." That was almost 5 years ago, so this kind of came out of nowhere. I'm really blindsided and kind of in shock. Now I'm second guessing if I should be telling my stepbrother that I love him, and I'm worried that our closeness will get in the way of future relationships. Am I overreacting here? Is my boyfriend, I guess my ex-boyfriend, right in this situation? All right, let's look at these texts. Okay, it starts with her already going on a rant. 415 unread texts. You're overreacting. I don't know. We'll see. But that's a little crazy. If that's not a work chat or your woman group chat, I think he has other things to worry about other than your stepbrother. Babe, that's my stepbrother. What the fuck are you on about? Are you that insecure you think I'm banging my stepbrother? Of course I told him I love him. He's my brother and he has been in my life since I was 6. I don't even tell my blood siblings I love him. It makes me super uncomfortable and I don't want a partner who can't trust around their stepbrother. That's a you problem, that you can't tell your siblings you love them. That's because you were raised weird. Actually, if you can't tell your siblings that you love them, then you're sexualizing your siblings, and that's gross. Wow, just like that, it's over? All right, bet I'll be by later to get the things I have over there. I'll text your mom and let her know to let me know when you are gone. Hey, I need to talk to you. Can't talk on the phone right now at work. I can text though. What's up? Well, I know you said not to worry about Steven, but I couldn't let it go. I asked Angelica about it and she said that she's kind of had the same thoughts for years. What do you mean? There's literally nothing going on. Look, I'm going to be blunt. I looked through your phone. I know what happened between you and him. That's your stepmom's son, Clara. Oh, that's your stepmom's son, Clara. See? Commas are important. After everything we've been through these past 4 years, this is betrayal. I can't do this. We're done. Don't contact me again. Bye. What the fuck are you talking about? What did you find? Dude, don't play dumb. I saw the message between you and him saying you love him. What the fuck, Clara? Not only is the cheating Not only is that cheating, that's disgusting. Babe, that's my stepbrother. What the fuck are you on about? Are you that insecure? You think I'm banging my Oh, is this in the wrong order? Whoa, this is in all kinds of shitty order. Okay, well, you guys can piece it together. It's like a puzzle, all right? No, don't come over here. Send Steven. Me and him need to have a talk anyway. No, bye, Josh. I just wish we could see the text, that's all. But from what I see, you're not overreacting at all. I think that he is insecure. He can't even tell his siblings that he loves them, which means he sexualizes everything, which is disgusting. And then the top comment, ironically, is the post I had under this one. Oh, well, it's not there. It got removed, but I have a huge crush on my stepbrother. So they're just getting all kinds of stepbrother stuff. Anyways, that is Am I Overreacting? If you guys want to see another one, make sure you like and comment your favorite story from today and what your thoughts are. And we are going to be going over another Reddit thread for Wednesday. So let me know what Reddit thread you want to see. Until then, have a great night, morning, or day, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.